Hello, AJ. Thank you for your patience. I finally got to your video. It's been a lot to record, but rest assured, let's dive into this together. And again, thank you for your patience. Now, it sounds like you're a very forward-thinking business owner. You see the value in getting noticed online and in line to get customers that way. So my two thumbs up to you, and let's look at this together. So you've done some videos. These are great, and I see that you got some followers going. So continue to do what you're doing on Instagram. That by any means would be a plus to all the other effort that will be entertaining. So B2B usually is a little bit different, but after I did some research, I find that your customer would still be looking for metal cladding fabricator or supplier, right? So when they need to do that, my understanding and based on what I see is they would still go on Google to look for it. So I'll show you what I mean and what I found. I type in the keyword metal cladding Vancouver, and then we have Coast Mountain Roof Show on Westbourne Metals, which I'll be using as a case study. But remember, I asked you about whether roofers are your potential clients, and you see metal cladding right there, and then two of them are roofers, right? So maybe this is a potential direction to take your business, and you can do so. Like, have you tried reaching out through LinkedIn instead of just cold calling? Uh, Maybe you did, but I find that LinkedIn works quite well. And then when we scroll down a little bit further, you'll see that there are a couple of businesses featured here, right? So this is also where you want to be. So anyways, whenever you reach out to a potential prospect, another business, they want to understand a little bit more about you. They need like a digital business card, right? So it would be, I think, still very basic and essential that you have at least a very basic website to showcase your product, right? This is your competitor. And when people say, oh, so you're a supplier of metal claddings, and they say, yeah, check out our site, and this is where they can come to, and they say, oh, go, you supply different colors, etc., right? So I think you're looking at something like this really for any of the other marketing effort that you eventually will entertain. You need a face online to show what you are, what you're available for. Okay, so let's go through the essential components of a website then. So the search engine's mandate is to provide the solution to the keyword that people are searching for. So if it's Vancouver metal cladding, your content should have the keyword Vancouver metal cladding, right? And that's the only way Google can understand what your site is about. So when you communicate Google properly, you are essentially going to rank better. We should think about it that way. So am I giving Google all the signals, the right signals of what my product or what my web page is about? It's about metal cladding, it's about lap sliding, essentially all these things, right? And right there and then it's right on the top of the page. That's why they rank on the top, right? And then he talks about difference between steel and the process. So content is king. Have at least, I would say, 1500 on the homepage. Have all the keywords that people can potentially be searching for related to metal cladding, including some simple know-hows would definitely set you up good for this purpose. All right, so you might be asking, well, what's the point of having a website if nobody visits it? So let's take a look. I think I pulled it up on another here. So according to this tool, this is a quick tool that I use to collect data on the back end. So you'll see that with them ranking number one, they get a monthly traffic of 52. Okay, so I would say that that's something. 52, if you can convert just 10% of that, that's five customers, right? And think about the lifetime value of those five customers and the words of mouth of those five customers. So it's worthwhile to do, 100%. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the backlinks. So backlinks, understand it as you're trying to win an election, and you will win it by getting the most votes, right? So every vote you can interpret it as a trust from somebody else. And search engine is the same. The more links you get from other people, the more trust. And Google wants to showcase something that people are talking about, something that's trusted by many out there. That means it has what people are looking for. Okay, so you're looking at your competitor at 272 backlinks. So once your site is up, you want to start getting these backlinks. The backlinks can come in the form of a blog, a guest post, a link from Facebook. All these are backlinks. All right. Now, the third thing I wanted to talk about, which we already touched on, would be the citations. So citations is when you register your business's name, address, phone number consistently using the same format across as many business registries as possible. So this includes yellow pages, local 411, websites.ca, all these things. Okay, you don't have to pay them a single cent. You just need to make sure that you're registering with them using the exact same name, address, and phone number, and then you configure your business category correctly. So this is where we might potentially can entertain a call to understand your business a little bit better. Like, what would you call yourself? Right here, they're featuring roofing contractor when I'm searching for metal cladding Vancouver, right? So if these guys are your clients, then maybe you can register GBP using this best business category. If not, then maybe we should entertain some other keywords and really know where your customers are and what they're looking for online, right? We might need to do a little bit of a keyword research to understand this a little better. It's interesting, I would say. I'm interested to dig this a little bit deeper with you, but this is just an initial video to kind of have a bird's eye view on everything. So three things really: content, and that's having a web page to start. The second one is building backlinks, and third one is citations. Okay, and let me know if this is something that's worthwhile for you. If so, I'll use my pay tool to pull some data. Every time I pull data, I use this credit. So we need to be serious before I would do something like that. And we can see, okay, what exactly are these businesses searching for? And then we build a page based on those keywords, right? In terms of content. Then they'll see it. You'll get ranked and you'll get customers that way. Other than that, if we don't want to entertain this route, I would suggest definitely look into LinkedIn, and reach out to business owner that way. Continue to do Facebook outreach if you want. Okay, I'll leave it there. AJ, I hope that was useful for you. And ask me if you have any questions. 778-316-2239 is my number. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.